Beginning mid-October, the City of Lawton will begin culling the prairie dog population in a few areas across town. Those areas include Elmer Thomas Park, OH Arnold Park, and the vacant lot off of 2nd Street. These prairie dogs are eating through utilities, even the asphalt, which is causing some infrastructure issues, but they're also moving their colonies onto private property. I reached out to the Oklahoma Department of Wildlife to learn more about this process. And officials there tell me while it seems that poisoning these prairie dogs has a negative short-term impact, it's vital for the longevity and health of the remaining colony. The larger the prairie dog colony, the fewer resources to go around. It's a simple concept that has a bigger impact on prairie dogs than the culling process.
They eat themselves out of resources, and it gets to a point where it can quickly be very negative for the colony itself. The prairie dogs will start succumbing to illness, they'll get sick, and it's kind of a slow, painful demise for them that way.
While large populations of prairie dogs are detrimental to their own species, it also poses a safety hazard to people who frequent the parks. Prairie dogs excavate up to 2 feet underground before they dig laterally, which could cause serious injury for anyone walking or running through the area.
That's a safety issue, and it's legitimate. I mean, those things create a significant hole, and hopping in there with your foot as you're walking through or jogging through, that's the potential for serious injury, broken ankles, that sort of thing there.
The Oklahoma Department of Wildlife issued the City of Lawton a permit after a site inspection deemed an overpopulation of prairie dogs. The city will be using the poison the Department of Wildlife recommends, zinc phosphide. They recommend that for 2 reasons. 1, the chemical works pretty quickly, and 2, it does not pose any threats to non-targeted species.
It's not something that would be very likely that a dog or a cat wandering through would be likely to pick up. And the application of them, dropping them right in the hole and right around the hole where other animals are not going to get at them, that's why we suggest the zinc phosphide pellets.
The culling process will begin mid-October and last up to 90 days. Kuklinski says there may have to be more than one application, but it's not likely you'll see prairie dogs lying next to these holes. He says once they start to react to that poison, they will go back into their burrows. If you have any questions or concerns, you can contact the Oklahoma Department of Wildlife.